Good morning. This is one of the big matches which is here tonight in ICGC. Two people, lots of people say, will be potential finalists in the ICGC are squaring off in the round robin. We have Darkmatter, who is now playing his favorite Terran, spawning as the blue Terran at the bottom 7 o'clock. Oh, well, yeah, 7 o'clock position. And at the 1 o'clock, we have the green Zerg of blood, who happens to be Nachikate. So let's see what's both of them going to surprise us with, or maybe surprise each other with. You have to understand that these are two of the two shoo-ins who will probably make it through to the semifinals tomorrow. And now it remains a fact. How do they deal with this? Do they try out a new strategy? They try out a new cheese? Just go ahead and mess with another person's mind? Or do they go play this really robust, solid game which is supposed to put fear in the opponents? So it's this mind games that they will have to go ahead and deal with, because although this is an important matchup, in the context of the round robin, it's not really relevant because both of them have made it to the next stage. And to give it the fact that this is about a 1:40 in the morning when we are actually having this game, it will also be seen how drunk, how tired, how bored both of them are for this entire map. Interestingly, you see that the Terran is not even blocking his main off, so there is technically this little wall off available, and then or this wall off available, which can go ahead and secure an expansion. But you saw him just plonking a barracks down, not really concerned whether he can go and block his main off. Uh, the scouting overlord of Blah is actually going down straight here to figure out and won't really find someone. And Blah, because of just the size of this entire map, and just go here, then walk down here, and come down here, then come down here, just because of this enormous size, has just gone without looking anywhere, saying, you know what, this is not closed positions, and it's good to go ahead and do and expand. And that is something of Blah's style in this entire thing. And if you look at the other vision, there is literally no vision, and he has no idea. But this guy is ready to go ahead and take some action, and let's see what's going to be a situation for both of them. And this SCV should be able to go ahead and run very quickly and say, hey, that there's an expansion, and now I need to figure out what to do. Also remember that this is about the time that as Darkmatter starts going and showing something really phenomenal, this approximate time in the whole game. And the question is, will he try something or not? Now he is going straight to a command center. And I think that is just a lot of respect that he has for Blah, because Blah is a very technically sound player. He will deal with cheeses and rushes very efficiently. So let's see what happens. And there are these four little zerglings who are now running across the map in their little wheelie chairs. And I think they are all going to be claiming the Zelnagas and saying, look, let me just try and get some kind of map control going. So one goes here, another stands here. These two guys are going to stand here and see what really is happening. And these guys should be able to go ahead and snipe at least one, if not two, of these guys out. And there goes the little Zergling. He says, no, I am out of here. I am not going to be having this conversation. This is not happening. And while this happens, there is the SCV claiming very interesting eye space here, while this space is claimed by the Zerg. As far as an expansion goes, there is this bunker coming up, and this is a very safe build. By the time this is ready, the orbital command will be ready to go and deploy, and this should be down here very, very soon. The additional barracks should be here to go ahead and block off any untoward incident coming down here for this. And Zergling should be... Oh, poor Zergling died, but let's see what he saw. Did he happen to glance that this is an expansion? I think this is something sufficiently available. The Hellion now has map control here, map control here, and I think he's gonna try and talk to that little guy and saying this is something I want to be in control of too. Um, Overlords are spanning, and I think this game is moving quickly towards a nice macro game. If you look at the APMs, they're very consistently strong on this entire map. Even if you go ahead and for an army count, you go look at, although this is, the workers are substantially bigger. And now that's normally what the Zerg will do, right? So the Zerg will go and macro up really fast, and this is now nearly double the kind of expansions which are here. Um, there are 5 workers that have been sniped by, and the number of unit kills remain to be 3. These guys are just going to go and see if they can go and have a nice reverse, and they didn't happen to go through. I think he was able to go see that there is an expansion, and now you can definitely see the Blue Flame Hellion moving. Now, with the Blue Flame Hellion coming down here, and the question is, can they run down? Yes, that takes out 1, 2, 3. And there it goes. That's been denied, but what is the kind of damage which is there? So you have 18 versus 0, and if you look at this is 42 versus 44, which is a much more saner level for the Terran to be playing against. And the army supply is nearly the same, although you have lots of drones being built by the by the Zerg to go ahead and compensate for the ones he's lost. This is about the time that this little Zerglings have gone to work. If you look at this flyer attacks which are coming in, basically means there's enough mutas coming in, and this should be sufficient to go and attack. Now let's see this kind of action. That was a lot of damage. And there goes another one. I mean, he should actually wait around with this. And they might try to go do something. And while that is happening, these flyers will try and do this. Now, there is sufficient protection here. The question is, will he wait for these guys to come in, or will they just go and hook around, come here? So 2 of them are sitting here, and they're sitting pretty. Now the question is, this is sufficiently protected here. There is this protection here, there is this protection here, there is this protection here, and there is the sufficient protection here. The question remains what he can do, because he's just found the perfect hole. The objective of this being to go these 2 are ready to go and rock, and these guys are ready to rock here. So these 2, I had no idea where they were going, but they've just decided that no. While we're doing this, there are pathogen glands which are being researched, and 7 more of these mutalisks coming down. But I don't know whether the core army can really be challenged as far as the harassment goes. So the harassment is definitely going to be strong here, but there's an expansion which is coming down here, and there's an expansion which is coming down here. So there is this. Can he snipe this? But he has none of these guys coming in trying to save them at all, and that's fine. And these guys are now. Oh. So if you actually now go back into this is a 30 versus 54. But if you go ahead and talk about this. Now you look at these couple of corruptors, there's this greater spire coming in. But on the other hand, you have lots of Thors, vehicle plating level 2, vehicle plating level 1, another 3 infestors coming in, couple of queens. So yeah, sufficient amount of attacks are here. These guys are now tanking up, and this is something which these guys should be doing this. Like, come on, come on. Well, that is happening. This guy wants to shoot here, but this guy is no. This guy is gone. Is the Starcraft coming in? Zergling is getting to scout. So this is a good strong army, but these are the guys. Now, what we really need to see is, has this been scouted, and are there any Vikings? And you see these Vikings who are here. They're getting produced just specifically for going and countering this. The question is, where are they getting countered to? So you have these guys coming in. Out and can they focus fire on? Question is, take this out, and these guys should be shooting here, but they're really not going forward for this at all. They don't even want to go out for this. And these are the guys who can then take these out so easily, but if they had just gone and attacked here, this would have been phenomenal. But now these two guys are people. This is a big matchup which is coming here. These guys will really own, and these guys are just backup units sitting down. They're streaming down. And here comes the big attack. And these guys will go and make sure that then he's pulling SCVs. That is happening. That's kind of it. Yeah. And flying through the air. Go ahead. Terran weapon level 3, neural parasites coming in. He's expanded here. This is not really, and this is sufficiently transition out. This is sufficiently transition out, and this is getting. However, if you look at these guys, they're just standing in the base of it. As soon as they are going in, these guys are standing here. Five life. Now the question is, so there are these three guys who are going to try and harass here, but these guys should be enough to go ahead and counter them. Here comes the big push. Tank gets taken out. Fight. These guys have been phenomenal defenders that they are to go and perform their discipline. Can they go ahead and take them down? They have to attack. They should take off, but the question is, can they go and get out of there? They can. And these are the guys who are to go ahead and come in. And let's see if this can really be countered. This part. Palmarinha removes his entire army. He exposes himself to a direct attack here. literally left with one base, but he is. Yeah, this is a go, man. This is the game.